is the unboxing of the new Inov-8 Terraultra G 270s. So let's have a look in the box. So here we go. Big slogan on the front of the box, or inside the box, the world's toughest grip. And let's have a look at the shoes. Nice and green. So that is the new Terraultra G 270. So this replaces the G 260, and the difference is meant to be, according to Inov-8, it's got improved cushioning, grip, comfort and bounce. So I'll find out what I think of them in the next few days when I go for a run. Thanks for visiting the Determined Runner channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you enjoy what you see, leave a like and comment below. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Inov-8 Terraultra G 270. So the weight of these shoes is 270 grams. So that's 270 grams based on the average of the size run that they make for this shoe, if that makes sense. So not every shoe will weigh 270 grams. For an example, I'm a UK 11 and these weigh 304 grams. Man, it's windy here. The midsole, just along here, they're using a new type of midsole called New Powerflow Max. The Powerflow Max is supposed to offer more cushioning and better energy return. So it's got more cushioning than the previous model, which that had a 9mm stack height. This has got 12, so they put in the extra 3mm. So there's going to be some extra energy return from that. Saying that, it's not a really big, thick stack height on it, so it's not like a really cushioned shoe where you press down and it all compresses like on certain other brands. Where you just stacked up slightly higher off the ground and there's just tons of cushioning. This is fairly low to the ground. Quite responsive, firm ride when you're running it. So Inov-8 do fit scales for their widths of the shoes. So this comes in at a fit scale of 5, which is basically their widest fitting shoe, which is great for long distance runs where your feet are going to swell. So there's plenty of room in the toe box here in the forefoot. So it comes in at a fit scale of 5, and I've been wearing it and there's been plenty of room. I've not done a long run in it as such yet, so my feet haven't really swelled, but the runs I've done have been very comfortable for width. So on the outsole of these shoes, they use what they call graphene grip, and the graphene grip is 50% stronger, harder wearing and more elastic. So basically what that means is it's going to last a long time and give you really good grip. So it shouldn't slip about. So on these shoes, you can just about see on each lug, the lugs by the way are 4mm in depth. So it's not an overly aggressive lug, absolutely fine for what it's designed for. And it's gripped really well when I've been running. But in each individual lug, they've got little slits, little channels. Those channels are supposed to help disperse water, and also on each lug you can just feel them, well I can anyway, little dimples, so again that's supposed to help with the grip on rock. And it has been super grippy from what I've used of them so far. The grips work really well. I've got some what they call flex screws just here, so if I flex that like that, that is supposed to offer better traction when you're running. So the shoe's upper. They're using a mesh. It's a really tight weave mesh on the top here. Seems fairly breathable so far. We've got a nice toe bumper on the front. So just around here, so help protect you if you stub your toe in the front. One of the best things I've found when I instantly put these shoes on, and I noticed it straight away, was the foothold. So they're using what they call adapter fit. So adapter fit is pretty much this section up here where they got these stripes coming across. When you lace this lacing system up, it's got a harder bit of plastic just at the top there, and you pull it tight and it really holds your foot really nicely. no movement of my feet at all. I'm just getting bitten by something here. So upper foothold is exceptional, I'd say. My son Jake has tried these on as well, and that's probably the first thing he said as well. When he laced them up, he just felt the hold of the shoe. So the laces they're using as well, it's a thin little lace. Previous models of shoes, they've used a fatter, rounder lace, or like a lace with dimples on. This lace flows nicely in the system they've got. So often when I'm out running, I'll have to double knot a shoe. But on these, I've not felt the need at all. I've just done one laced up knot and they've not come undone at all. They've got these little holes just at the back where you can lace the lace through. I like to put my lace through that one because it just offers a bit better heel hold, which I think I must have quite skinny ankles. So putting the lace through that hole there just holds my heel in place slightly better. On the upper as well, we've got gusset tongue. It's a super thin tongue, really thin tongue. Now I usually like quite a thick cushioned tongue because I don't like any pressure from the top. But I've not noticed any pressure at all. I was surprised, well, not surprised, but I've not noticed any issues at all. Okay, this should be pretty much an ultimate test for the grip on these shoes. Welcome to the Chalamain Gap. So having just very slowly ran, and mainly kind of like picked my way through the Chalamain Gap. That's the first half there, and the second half still to come. Over here, grip on the shoe's been really good. So one thing I have noticed while I've been out on today's run is how much surface area the sole has with the ground. So it's not just as if you've got a wide upper. The contact with the ground as well is super secure. Another good feature I found out about these shoes is when you put your foot in what can only be described as like a swamp, and it disappears like that. The shoe stays on your feet really well, so it doesn't get sucked off. So, swamp proof. So overall, my thoughts initially from having done about 30 miles in these shoes are, I've just noticed one extra thing as well, little gaiter loops. So you can attach your little gaiters just here and here. So back to what I think of them. Nice and light, wide fitting, seem to be nice and breathable, nice toe bumper, really good foothold coming from the top here when you lace them up. The tongue's not giving me any issues. We'll see how I feel with it being a thin tongue, but it's felt fine so far. Cushioned but not overly cushioned, so it'll be interesting to see how they feel after I've done some big miles in them and the legs have been really tired. And it's a zero drop shoe, which I'm not used to running in a zero drop shoe. I usually run it in it's like a 6 or an 8 mil drop shoe, so it'll be interesting to see how I get on with that as well. So remember, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks now.